So, for as long as I can remember, I've always been an overthinker. Shocker, I know, for those of you who know me. But I honestly, there are a lot of, oh my gosh, so many reasons why I always have been one and why it's gotten significantly worse. Significantly, yeah, that word. Words. For a lot of years now. And honestly, God just literally gave me this. I think it's going to be just a step for my breakthrough, maybe to stop this entirely, maybe, or slow it down, maybe, I'm not sure, but I overthink the best and the worst case scenario for everyone and everything and all in between, and to the extreme. I mean, y'all, when I say extreme, I mean like extreme, like it's insane. And hardly any of the worst case scenarios happen. They never do. Because like when I was going through the divorce, I had to, so I would know like what to expect, because I wanted to be prepared. We weren't prepared for the divorce. When my parents divorced, my sister and I, we weren't prepared, not at all. I mean, y'all coming from divorced families, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, y'all know exactly. Or if you're going through a divorce, or your parents are going through a divorce, whatever, like, you don't expect it. Like, heck to the nah, you don't expect it. Like, it happened to all my classmates at school, in middle school, and I never thought it would happen to my parents. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be the one whose parents stick it out. Life took a different turn, and it's been for the better in so many ways, y'all. God has restored everything. For a long time, it didn't seem like it was. For a long time, I thought, why do I even need to get out of bed? Why do I need to open my eyes the next day? What if I didn't? Would that be so bad? Like, because this is just chaos and calamity, and it's never going to end. But then it did. It finally did. And then it came back again. And then I'm like, devil, it's just annoying and pathetic at this point. Honestly, y'all. Because God is bigger than all that. And he's already won the war. These are little bitty battles. Granted, they're huge. They seem huge to us. But when we point it with truth, the voice of truth, God's truth, God's word, he said, it is written, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I have gone before you, behind you. I'm all around you, Be strong and courageous. Put on the full armor of God. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual rulers and forces of this dark world. And honestly, I overthink a lot. I realize this till now. I don't even know if I could say it. I can, but it sounds stupid. Honestly, it sounds stupid. It sounds absurd. Sorry, absurd. It sounds absurd, okay? It does. I don't even know, but I'm just gonna say it. I feel like I won't be good enough for anyone if I don't overthink everything. If I don't observe them, like, watch them like a hawk and see what they're going to do, what they're going to say, their body language, like, to try to anticipate what they're going to say. A lot of that was survival mode. I had to. But, a lot of it is, like, I don't feel, a lot of times, look, I can come off as confident. I mean, I don't think I am. I mean, I have my moments, okay? I have confidence. I have my moments, okay? But some days I don't, and I'm so insecure. I feel like I'm back in middle school sometimes. Like, I was so insecure. And sometimes I still feel like that. Because I feel like I'm not going to be good enough, if I don't do more, if I don't say more, if I don't, oh, hey, they're going to want you to say this, so just say it so that, you won't get any disapproving looks, Like, don't say that. Like, even though it's the truth, don't say it because, then they're going to say something and it's just going to throw everything off and make it so much worse and make you feel like trash. Make you feel worthless. So don't. But it's the truth and it will set you free. The truth sets you free. Y'all, when y'all speak y'all's truth, when y'all accept where y'all are in y'all's lives, whatever y'all are going through, y'all's bodies, y'all's minds, y'all's voice, y'all's everything, then that is when God can truly start restoring and healing you. Truly, after everything that Satan's tried to take away. Because, trust me, those people, those friends, they needed to leave your life. They needed to. Y'all may not know it yet. But y'all, don't drink poison just because y'all are thirsty. Don't be going back to toxic relationships, friendships, families, whatever it is, church, whatever, like literally whatever it is, whoever they are, friend groups, whatever. Don't do it. Because trust me, what's worse? Being alone and just vibing by yourself, you and God, or having friends, but they're the wrong group of people, and they make you feel even more lonely. They make you feel lonelier than y'all have ever felt before, because they don't get you. They're not all on your same wavelength. Wavelength. Words again. Trip me up. But y'all know. Look, talking with when y'all have a true friend. Like, I've had a lot of true friends. Granted, look, I don't have a whole, a list of true friends that I can count on. I don't even know if I can count them on one hand. But, because people have to show up. Not just say it with their words, but they have to show up. And, if they don't, then I don't need them. Do I still want them? Yeah. But you don't. Y'all don't. Because y'all don't drink freaking poison just because y'all are thirsty. Don't. It is not worth it because y'all will degrade. That's a disservice to y'all. Y'all should be apologizing to yourself in the mirror. Go look in the mirror right now. Go. Whatever. Go. And say you're sorry to yourself for everything. And start literally listing specifically. Get specific. Start listing reasons. Things you have said to yourself. What you've done to yourself. What you've thought about doing to yourself. What you thought about everything. Whatever it is. All the insecurities. Just say you're sorry to yourself because you deserve, y'all don't deserve that. Y'all deserve friends who will fight tooth and nail to come make sure you're okay. Even if it doesn't matter if y'all are gonna be able to hang out if y'all are super busy and y'all aren't gonna hang out for what y'all planned. Even if it's just for 5 freaking minutes to sit on the porch swing and just to watch the sunset together. Or whatever, or just be there. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But yeah, so that's my, I don't know, God's truth of the day. So, I don't know. And I got my fall blanket because it's fall, so why not? And fall is my favorite season, so y'all know that. I mean, in the South, fall is, summer lasts longer than fall. I mean, y'all know what I mean. Honestly, it overlaps. It's insane. Could y'all imagine, actually having seasons? Our seasons, they're like a roller coaster, but actually, if we had an actual season, Like when the like first day of spring, first and then last day of spring, that was all spring. Like no mix of summer, no mix of winter, no mix of whatever. It didn't snow in March. Like, you know, can you imagine like if we actually had a white Christmas? Like it would be a little weird, right? Yeah. But that's what I thought, is that's what the light bulb came off, and God told me that. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, no. But whoa, really? So that's my thing. Because I feel like I feel like such like an outsider. Honestly, I feel like an outsider in my family half the time. Sometimes. Sometimes other places, but not because, I mean, sometimes it's not because of like anything anyone did or said, but it's just like me. I mean, I'm good. I'm comfortable, like, with myself and in my own skin and, like, all that stuff. You know, I mean, I have, like, you know, things I would change about myself inside and outside that, I mean, a lot of people have, you know. But it comes and goes, honestly. Sometimes I look myself in the mirror and I say, ew. Like, ew. Like, I mean, you know, like dark circles on your eyes to where it looks like you're wearing a mask and you're like a raccoon. Like, and then you like, I'm like mayonnaise. So,